Yeah. Hi all. Hope you all are doing great. So today we are going to discuss the booting process of our computer. So when we start our computer, it goes through various processes. So we are going to discuss that only. So uh, you might have a knowledge like RAM is a memory which is volatile in nature. So whatever content is there inside the RAM, when we switch off our computer or some what we can say, when power goes off, so whatever content is there inside the RAM, that goes, what we can say, wipe out. So the thing is, when we start our computer, it goes through multiple processes, and first of all it goes with the post mode. So post means what? Power on self test. So it will check that whether all the hardware devices is working fine or fine or not, like what we can say, screen is working fine, or what we can say, RAM or various devices, hard disk are there, no, whether they are working properly or not. So that will be done in the first thing, that is post. And after that, you all know, like to execute anything, we need to have that content inside the RAM, and once it is in the RAM, CPU is going to execute that instruction one by one. But the issue is our RAM is empty at initial level. Means when we start our computer, at that time RAM doesn't contain anything, because we have started from the fresh, no, that's why RAM is empty. Now there is a CPU will execute the information from RAM, but RAM doesn't have anything. So you can see, like, a kind of deadlock situation occurs here. Like CPU will execute from RAM, CPU will execute information from RAM, and RAM doesn't have anything which will execute. So in that process, there is a deadlock kind of case is arised. So to break that deadlock case, we have some program is there, that is called as BIOS, 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 that is called as basic input output system. So what BIOS is? BIOS is a small program. It's a small program that resides inside what? Inside ROM. And you know, I hope you all know about the ROM. ROM is read-only memory, so it's not volatile in the nature. So our BIOS, this program resides inside the ROM. So whenever we start our computer, this BIOS code loaded inside the RAM, and that code is written in such a manner which help in loading the zeroth block of the hard disk. So let's suppose this is our hard disk drive, and this BIOS program which resides inside the ROM, this BIOS is loaded into the RAM. This is loaded into the RAM, and this contains the code in such a manner that will load the zeroth block. Let's suppose this is the zeroth block. Hard disk has the zeroth block. That zeroth block will be loaded inside the RAM. Inside the RAM, zeroth block will be loaded, and from that place the execution will start. So we will discuss about the zeroth block of the RAM. So this zeroth block of the hard disk, this zeroth block is called as what? That is called as MBR. So MBR means what? Master boot record. So master boot record. So what is all about this MBR? The thing is, this MBR, this contains the information about what are the various operating systems which are installed in our systems, and what are their locations, means from which address they start. Like let's suppose we have hard disk, no, having multiple partitions. Like in you might have seen that when you install various operating system, you make various logical partitioning. Like from the entire C drive, we cut some spaces and give it to D drive, E drive, F drive. In the same way, let's suppose you have given some space to Windows, and you have given some space to Linux. Like this, we have installed various operating system. So this zeroth block, that is master boot record, which is loaded with the help of this BIOS, this contains the code. That contains such kind of code, such kind of information which contains, like, from where the particular operating systems start, means from which location particular operating system starts. Like this contain, let's suppose it is at 25th block, it is like, let's suppose, 19th block. So all the information about the various operating systems block, like from where it starts, it contains the information, and it contains about the partition table also, like from where that various operating system starts, and from where to where it is. So complete information about the various operating system will be loaded inside this MBR. So now once it loads the zeroth block, And as you have seen, like if you install various operating system, like in MBR, code is written in such a way, like when you start the system with multiple OS, it will ask you like which operating system you want to install. It will give like Windows, Linux. You might have seen like blue kind of a screen will come, and it will point like geoth, like Windows, Linux, this kind of information might you have seen. So if you have gone through, let's suppose what you can say, if you have done some partition as the active partition, then it will automatically jump from this MBR directly to that particular operating system, and it will start execution. So but the thing is, let's suppose you have not given any partition as the active partition. In that case, what it will do, once we select from here like a specific operating system, like let's suppose we have chosen Windows, with the help of mouse or keyboard, we have chosen Windows. So what it will do, from this information of partition table, it will get into Windows block, and first block of the Windows, that is called as the boot block. So first block of any operating system is called as the boot block. So there are various blocks are there, like boot block is there, and volume control block is there, like what we can say, direct, yeah, we have what it is, it's like directory structure of that complete what you can say operating system will be there. So space management block are there, so various blocks are there, but the first block of any operating system is called as the boot block. So this block contain the information like where actually our operating system resides. So like let's suppose you have Windows, so this block contain the information about where our operating system exists, and from here only we will get the exact idea of operating system. And from here, after getting location from here, let's suppose we get the location as X, like at X location, X block, we have the operating system, and from there we get into that location. Let's suppose this location is like this is the X location, we get into this location, and from here we will load that operating system inside the RAM, and in this way our particular operating system starts. So this is the entire process of working with what you can say multiple operating system, and it is all about the BIOS. Like a small program resides inside the ROM which breaks this loop, like CPU will execute only with the RAM, and RAM doesn't contain anything since it's volatile. So break by this BIOS, and once that BIOS loaded, it will have that logic which will load the zeroth block, and this zeroth block have the information about every operating system. And from there, once we select that particular partition, it will load that boot block, initial block of any operating system, and that block contain information about where that operating system resides. And from there we will get the idea, and we will load our particular operating system. So this is the entire process. I hope you have enjoyed, and we are going to learn such kind of small things. And yeah, these are not so big things, and yeah, multiple things are there also, but I don't get into too much deep, and because time is less. And so hope you have enjoyed. Bye.